Hello, this is Ann Keeler Evans, peacemaker, priestess, poet, and author of the Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century and of the Peacemaker's Tarot Major Arcana deck. It's time to take a look at the compilation reading of the 3 cards that were drawn for the first full moon of 2026, which is the full Hearts Full of Peace moon. I've been very excited about the cards that were pulled for this and the readings that have come from them. And so I'm good to look at them now together and see what happens. I've also just been crazed since I did the last reading and I thought of Patti Smith's song and I couldn't remember that it was Patti Smith. So I went back and I looked it up, and indeed it's Patti Smith, and she and her late husband wrote it. And it is called People Have the Power. And right now there are songs coming out, and Patti's voice is growly and gruff, but there are vids coming out of her singing that with large groups of people, and it's really, really wonderful. So I invite you to go listen to that and think about it, because people have the power to live, to love, to govern, to be free. We have that power. Let's see what the cards say. The first night, we looked at the fact that it's time to make an intervention. This is it. We need this. We don't have health care in this country. We've lost that. But we have a lot of power to put pressure on the people who are our delegates and to demand what we want. If you think this doesn't impact you, you're wrong. It's not only a monetary problem, it's also a problem if our neighbors don't have what they need. That's a problem for all of us. So, time to stage an intervention, folks. Time to stand up. We can't wait and see. Now is the time. We're the people. Cards told you so. It invited us to celebrate our judgment and to remember that judgment, I think we look at that in 2 ways. We need to understand the importance of using good judgment. We also understand that there are things going on which we need to judge. We need to have a point of view on. It's not okay when people are taken advantage of. It is not okay. It is not okay for people of power to do that. It is not okay for those of us who think we don't have so much power to ignore it. We must use our judgment. And we must judge. And we must demand that the courts of our land judge. Judgment restores equilibrium. That's what we're trying to do. We have to, it's true, remember grace in this. We have to remember grace. People can be forgiven. We need reparations rather than punishment. But we need grace, and we need to give ourselves grace. There's that wonderful litany I keep quoting, which says, we forgive ourselves and one another, and we begin again in love. We begin again in grace. That's what we need. And lastly, my friends, we have the power. We forget that. We're feeling sort of left out. We have individual power, and we really have power when we're in community. So we generate power by building community and doing the things that need to be done. But we share power. We are not looking to build anything more than peace. And you don't have peace over the way you have power over people. You have peace together. So we must share the power to build a lasting, interesting, exciting peace. And we do that by sharing. If there are people without, when we're on the peace road, if we run into people who really are without power, there is peace in our invitation. There is power in our invitation. Who are they? What do they want? What do they need? How are we going to help them get those things? It's such an important time in our world, and we are all, each and every one of us, important to this movement of peace. I hope as we go throughout the year, you'll join me in looking at ways that we can get better at this. We can become more peaceful, that we can be the peacemakers this world needs. I'm Ann Keeler-Evans. You can find me at annkeelerevans.org. If you have feedback, please follow my readings so that you can comment. And know that we're working really hard at the website. And everything's really coming along. It's not all public yet, but we have some great thoughts for the year ahead. This is the new year. May we be that blessing that it needs. Salam, shalom, peace, and blessed be.